Let's try this again. Okay, let's talk to Aveline.
From what I can gather, Prescott was shot almost exactly at 12 o'clock noon.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
When Colonel Prescott retired from the army, he used his connections and started this munitions factory. He wanted the men that served with him to have work when they left the army. The young lads across the street were fooling with a pistol they'd found. A bullet must have gone astray through the wooden fence. Hit Mr. Prescott smack in the chest. Bloody unlucky for all concerned.
Okay. Let's try this again. Prescott.
He was a good man. Very honourable.
Like him?
I'm proud to have served under Colonel Prescott in the 11th Foot Gold Coast, Africa. I was on my way here. Heard 2 shots I did, right at the stroke of noon. Prescott put that up in memory of the time he led a sortie across the Pra River to outflank Ashanti warriors. Things turned out badly that day. Horrific. We lost several of our comrades. Prescott wanted us to remember them.
Together.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions. Well now, I didn't ask about this.
Little. Clock.
Bullet hole in the clock. Huh, that's a new one. It could have already been there when I arrived at noon. Or maybe it was the second shot I heard.
What's Freddy have to say?
Apparently they put the clock there while doing some repairs. It still runs, I notice.
Him and me like to insult each other. I was a lieutenant under his command in Africa. I love the army. No one questions you when you wear a uniform. Anyways, every morning when he arrived, we'd call out and joke with each other. Yeah. Well, Prescott led a flanking sortie that went wrong. Lots of casualties. Some men called the colonel a coward, but it were really just bad luck. Anyway, he resigned. To make amends, he offered work at his factory whenever one of us left the army.
talk to the kid.
We stood right there on a mark and shot the target. I went to shoot, but there was a loud bang. I was surprised and missed the target completely. It wasn't me who killed the man. I'm no murderer. We found a revolver underneath the lumberyard window. Don't know where it came from.
Alright, let's see the target. So, we do a shooting. Deer puddle. Okay. Deer puddle. Go.
Saw him each morning as I drove by. Seemed like a good sort. We lost an entire barrel of beer, damn it. I heard 2 loud bangs, but thought nothing of it. Later I found a bullet hole in a barrel. Imagine that, a bullet hole. My lad Samuel might know more. He's around back, tossing trash in the river. The poor lad. Fell on my doorstep a few years ago. He's in a bad way, has some sort of malady. Rides in the back while I make deliveries. Hard worker, very determined.
I just drop off beer. Don't pay much attention to people along the way. There was an hole in a barrel. I've got no explanation for that.
Let's check out the barrel. Yeah, you're in my way, buddy. Down you go. No, down. The bird.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
That would be him.
That's for some sickness I picked up a while ago. Can't remember the name of it.
Okay. Auto cues. Why isn't this working?
Come on, bloody Pegasus!
Okay, what else do I have? Okay. I'm missing something. What am I missing? I am missing something. Well, I thought I'd gone all the way up. Oh, there is another window up there. Guns. First sniper rifle has an astonishing accuracy. This particular one smells as though it's been fired within the past few hours. Also regimental insignia is carved into the stock. 11th Regiment of Foot, Gold Coast.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
That's something I already know. Whitworth rifle. The first long-range sniper rifle, the Whitworth, was designed by British inventor Sir Joseph Whitworth in 1854. Sir Joseph set about designing a rifle barrel that would both instill greater spin on a bullet in order to improve accuracy and reduce friction to improve range. His innovative solution was to manufacture a twisted hexagonal barrel with a matching hexagonal bullet. The twist in the barrel provided the spin, while the hexagonal spin while the hexagonal shape reduced friction. The result was an amazingly accurate weapon. Queen Victoria fired a Whitworth using a string at a distance from the first meeting of the British National Rifle Association in 1860. The Whitworth was used primarily by the Confederacy in the American Civil War and by the French Army. Well, since it's his house, let's talk to Buddy Boy here.
I admit it. I sell stolen rifles and pistols. All very hush-hush. Black market.
Well, let's ask again.
I made that shot. Early this morning, Prescott challenged me to plug the 12 from my shot. I missed just slow. No one witnessed it. It was too early in the morning. I brought that gun back from Africa. I was a sniper fighting the Ashanti. I used that gun this morning for Prescott's challenge. It's the only Whitworth we have. I'd never sell it.
Equip it. So what do we have here? Dreadful crimes. Suspects. Oh, that's why. Curtis Earl Samuel Curtis. Claims he served. Attic admits that he trades guns on the black market. Claims he shot the clot from his shop. Early in the morning after Prescott challenged him to do so. Claims there was no witnesses but Prescott. Okay. But there's no feathers. She likes the man.
I will deal with you myself.
You'll regret that.
So the orphans, and we have 3 shops.
His goddamn cowardice in Africa got me best friends killed. He should have faced a firing squad.
Very good sleuthing on your part. It's a miracle anyone survived, what with all those bullets whizzing about.
Up to the cliff with you.
Okay. An army sharpshooter watches his friends die in a bungled military maneuver and vows revenge. Slowed by a tropical disease contracted on the Gold Coast, Private Samuel Fry spent years planning his vacation on Lewis Prescott, the colonel whose cowardice meant death for his companions. He taunted Prescott with a symbolic white feather, and then, at the stroke of noon, took his final revenge. Many bullets flew that day. A bullet from the shop attic lodged in Prescott's factory clock, a bullet from the revolver found by some children lodged in a passing beer cart, and the bullet fired by Samuel from the back of that cart struck Prescott directly in the heart. Henry Raymond. Alright, we're in a skill point. A little bit too loud. 1 out of 1. What does the skill point? I have 2. What do I want to do here first? Knife, gunslinger, driver. Using the knives a lot.
What is that?
Shut your dirty bum!
Something bad's going on over there, I reckon. What's that?
Okay. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? There's a couple of those there. Well, let's work on this area a little bit. Let's get the beer bottle and then we'll do the kitties. Get the beer bottle and then we'll get the kitties.
You caring for me? Well, are you?
I better shift out of here.
Let's see what it says. Ah. Robert Barnaby and Company Amber Ale. Special brewed fermented Gloucester. Sean's tasting notes. With its strong flavor and heady aroma, this beer would pair wonderfully with halibut. I'm sorry, did I say pair with? I meant taste of. It tastes of halibut. The body has an unctuous pond scum quality, but manages to be gritty at the same time. Overall, I'd rate this beer somewhere between Poison Oak and a live and furious piranha on things I'd willingly put in my body scale. Okay, let's see what we have in this one here. What child liberation is this? Southwark Spinning Mill. What does it say about the Southwark Spinning Mill? Child liberation. Southwark Spinning Mill, Cotton Mill, briefing. A mill in decline, the Southwark Cotton Mill was purchased anonymously and given to Octavia Plum, leader of the Blighters, London's most notorious street gang. Not wishing to cause trouble, borough residents stay clear of Southwark Spinning Mill lest they find themselves confronted by Plum soldiers. Do not trigger the alarms. Well, I don't plan to trigger the alarms. So, I've got one bunch of kids there. Sniper. Let's see what we got. There's a door that I get stuck on.
Quickly now! The missus expects me out for supper! Could be my promotion. She's an intruder.
Okay, let's see. Kids are all where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I don't want to be using dynamite around the kids. Let's loot him.
Work faster, or one of you gets a lashing.
Cleared out the upper floor. Cleared out the upper floor.
loading.
Well, if I had hit her in the head right the first time, it wouldn't have been an issue. That wasn't very well done, but oh well. Everything will be. Didn't set off the alarm bell. Wasn't as sneaky as I'd like though. Large bomb pouch is the next reward. I earned a skill point and some equipment. Let's see what the inventory hit there is. Weapons, capes. What do we have here for new capes? Patchwork cloak. Not gonna keep it because it's not as good as what I got, but we'll try it out. But this one is definitely better. So this one progressed further in the story. Okay, now where am I at? Where am I at? What am I gonna do? Let's go get that. And then we should go empty out the train safe, I guess. Because I think that is what it's trying to tell me. Not where I wanted to go, Evie. Down there. Well, let's go find the train. Well, there's the train. Yes. There's the train. Fast travel to the train.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
Yeah.
Papers and all. Simply delightful.
I hadn't realised you use a cane.
Let's get some supplies.
Another day done, miss?
Yeah, it's nighttime. All is bought. Okay, let's see what there is to see. First off,
That lad was in for the job.
Outfits. Colors. Beige and blue. Let's buy the last one, even though I don't particularly want it. And I can go to a color I want more. Okay.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
Well, progression log. Done. Well, let's go work on Evie's then. Playing it by ear. Time passing. Time passing.
You may have not found a piece of Eden, but this material is invaluable. Look. It says the London assassins had found a shroud.
The Shroud of Eden is supposed to heal even the gravest injury. If the assassins had found something like this, surely Father would have known.
There must be something we're missing.
Something only we can see. These look like directions. Are you coming?
Fieldwork is not really my speciality.
We found a clue to a precursor object. Don't you want to follow it?
Put that way, one can hardly refuse.
Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Where
Do you
am I?
know,
Oh.
I think this map may be taking us to the Kenway mansion.
Kenway? The pirate?
Master assassin and pirate, yes.
How much do you know about the Shroud of Eden?
It's said to heal the sick. Popular myth is that it brings people back from the dead, but the assassin records say that's not true. I've never heard of one being in London, though. Do you really think Edward Kenway could have found one?
He traveled extensively, so it's possible. But if he did, he kept it a closely guarded secret.
But if it's true, what a find it would be.
Indeed. I'm eager to find out myself. It's surprising that you haven't already searched the Kenway house.
Edward's son, Hatham, joined the Templars. When he died, the house passed on to Hatham's sister.
And in all your time in London, you didn't go and have a look around? Weren't even a little curious?
Truly, I didn't expect to find anything there. We've no way of knowing how many times the building's changed hands. I presumed Hayden would have had it stripped bare before he left.
I'm coming over and teaching you a bloody lesson.
Find the jackdaw sculpture.
I think this is it.
I think you're right. Look.
I'll be in the study. I don't want to be interrupted unless you have news of the lost notebook.
That makes getting in a challenge.
You still intend to enter?
If this is a Templar stronghold, it won't get any easier. Don't worry. We'll stay well away from Miss Lucy. Shall we?
Oh, we shall.
Can you check over there?
Of course.
Discover all of his collection. Where the hell am I going?
We'll never see the money again. We've been at bait. What else nobody do now?
Let's not forget where we are.
He's my brother too.
You know, I'm not even sure where the hell I am. What does it say? Miscellaneous items. Shroud of Eden. The first civilization created many strange and powerful objects, which we refer to as pieces of Eden. We've discovered apples, strange spheres that can manipulate minds, powerful swords and staves, as well as some other objects that are a little less impressive. But perhaps one of the most strangest ones has to be the Shroud of Eden. Civilians know the object as the Shroud of Turin, which some allege is the burial shroud of Jesus of Nazareth. On the surface, it's a white linen cloth stained with blood, with the imprint of a man who appears to have been crucified. What we know about this object has been pieced together from various sources: genetic memory stolen from Abstergo's Project Legacy by the hacker collective known as Arito, and the semi-coherent ramblings of the assassin Clay Kazmarek, who was driven insane by prolonged exposure to the Animus. It apparently has the ability to heal severe injuries, but we don't know how. It has ties to a precursor named Consus, but we have not been able to dig up anything more about him. Early reports of the artifact are hidden within myths and legends. The Golden Fleece of Jason and the Argonauts, Joseph's famous multicolored coat, and it allegedly helped David fell Goliath. Yet, its most famous author is undoubtedly celebrity carpenter Jesus, whose resurrection was apparently facilitated by the Shroud. It bears mentioning that other than Jesus, there are no reports of any piece of Eden capable of bringing back dead, and until I see it for myself in an animus or otherwise, I remain a complete skeptic. To me, it's just a fancy napkin. Dead is dead, no matter how much I might wish it otherwise. The object's been stolen back and forth between the Assassins and the Templars for over the centuries. The last report was that the Templars had managed to acquire it in the 1940s and have it stored away. Being the ever-imaginative sort, they refer to it as Piece of Eden number 66. Although it might not be the sexiest piece of Eden out there, it's certainly not a laser sword, or a mind-controlled ball, or a hover spoon. I've always been curious to know more about the Shroud. I'm glad to know that there's at least one more of them out there. I hope we get to it first. Entry 2. Every time I look at what few papers the collection Miss Thorne acquired, I am angry at Jacob. If it weren't for his interference, I would now be sorting through a wealth of information, the likes of which I've never seen before. At least I have the notebook and several papers I found tucked inside. I also take comfort in the fact that Miss Thorne does not have it, though I was certain that she would be receiving the piece of Eden itself. Let this be a lesson to me not to rush to conclusions. Mr. Green has moved some of his books from his curio shop to the train, so we have the resources as we analyze the notebook's contents. It's nice to have company as I work. So where am I? I am in the city of London. And I know I can hear it, so I just need to sort of see what it might be. City of London, no, yes. So, it's on a bench, looking at...
I will do whatever I can to protect my son from your violent outbursts.
Should I call a cop? He's my son too. How could you? This is all a dreadful misunderstanding.
Okay.
This thuggery is mad.
That is surely the most peculiar thing I've ever seen.
New database. Database. Locations. City of London, Kenway Mansion. The pirate-turned assassin Edward Kenway returned to England with his young daughter Jennifer in tow. Upon receiving a pardon from Lord Robert Walpole, he moved to London in order to work with the assassins there. Didn't he kill his son? Or nephew or something? Once there, he met Tessa Stevenson Oakley, the daughter of his landlord. Using her family connections, Tessa helped Edward purchase a manor in Queen's Anne Square. They were married soon after and had a son, Haytham. The Kenways weren't like other well-to-do London families, and they were a frequent subject of gossip. Edward was rarely seen, often traveling about the city and Europe on mysterious business. Haytham was schooled inside the mansion and rarely allowed to speak to anyone outside its walls. There was but one frequent visitor to the house, Edward's business associate, Reginald Birch, who began to court Jennifer, much to her dismay. Jennifer knew the truth about her father's past, and when she discovered that Birch was a Templar who was after his secrets, she tried to warn him. Birch sent mercenaries to the Kenway mansion. Edward was killed and Jennifer was sold to Turkish slavers. Oblivious to the truth, Tessa Kenway allowed Birch to become Haytham's legal guardian and take him away, while she remained in London to oversee repairs to the mansion. She died alone 12 years later, allegedly from a fall. Years passed, and Haytham, now a Templar trained by Birch, found Jennifer in Damascus. The siblings confronted Birch in Troyes, France, and killed him. Jennifer returned to London and took possession of the mansion in Queen Anne Square. Although she and Haytham kept in touch, she was a bit bitter that her brother chose to remain a Templar, despite learning of Birch's treachery. She became quite the recluse. Her only visitor of note was a young Elise de Lasserre, who was visiting London on something of a soul-searching trip. Out of respect for Haytham Kenway's accomplishments, the Templars made no attempt to claim the property while Jennifer was alive, despite their beliefs that there was many assassin secrets still hidden inside it. After Jennifer's passing in 1805, the Order quietly purchased the lot, not knowing what, if anything, of the Kenways hid there, and even its location remained a mystery to the assassins for many years.
Just because I'm over here, don't mean I can't take care of you! Give up that easily? What else can we do?
Just pub in London for all the blood to drain out.
Forgive me, sir.
He had twice
No one else in the palace was afflicted. Nonsense.
I need to get into the mansion, but not that way. So, when in doubt, go up. So we have entry points. Get in any of these doors? No. Come on. Come around the corner. Come around the corner. What's this?
Another assassin artifact.
The Order won't have to worry about that one anymore. I'm going to see what that noise was.
Now he's dead. Okay. So I found a blood vial. Oh, look, a hat. Pirate hat. Arg.
Something from Edward Kenway's time.
Anything else up here? Any of the bad guys? Just the one, huh? Oh, two.
Who the devil is she?
And now he's dead. Nice little sitting room. Oh, map.
This should belong to the assassins.
Map of Cuba. Okay. What do we have down here? Let's go this way. Just in their bedroom or a bedroom.
That looks interesting.
Still nothing here. Same as last time.
Need to find 3 more relics. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, what's that? Pistols?
Miss Thorne is quite the collector.
Some
I can't
swords?
believe they've kept all of this.
Another boat.
I wish Father could have seen this.
Okay. Got them all. And in you go.
What are we looking for?
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I know we're looking for the piano.
What are the Templars not seeing?
Something only we can.
Piano. Okay, what? Okay. Oh, there's the notes. Let me just write that down because I will forget them. D-A-D-E-F-D.
This piano is beautiful.
Do you play?
No, I wish I could. I love the sound. You?
A little. Enough to pass as a genteel young lady if I need to.
I would love to hear the opportunity presents itself.
So D is square. D, X, D, R1. There's no F. So it's D, A, D, E,
Edward Kenway was a pirate. Where would a pirate hide his treasure?
I'd hide mine in a library.
Mine would be the library.
D-A-D-E-F-D, but there's no F on the keys. What am I missing? D-A-D.
What are you doing?
Did you hear that?
D-A-D-E. Maybe 0, since it's the only one I don't have. D, A, D, A, D, E. No. that this time? Another hit?
Not enormously subtle, is it?
Clearly Kenway had a strong sense of spectacle.
Well, you know, he was a pirate. They like the flash. Sorry, Henry.
This is incredible.
Pirate flag. A pirate flag. Okay.
To think this has been hidden for a century.
The history of the London assassins. Bolt holes, vaults, a hidden key. This is it.
You say you heard music. There was no opening there before.
It's closing!
Yes, I can see that. Help me block it.
We need to find another way out.
Well, you know, I would be spinning the dial. You know, that's just way too obvious.
There must be a switch somewhere. Check the walls.
An entire vault, filled with assassin history, left behind once again.
We'll just have to reclaim this one later, or find a better cache.
We? I thought you preferred to stay out of field work.
I was thinking more of you and your brother. I shall provide planning assistance from the train.
Jacob's off marauding. There is a vacancy. Should you desire to broaden your horizons?
Oh, well, Evie,
Oh, that one just annoys me. I might have to redo it. Progression log. Secrets of London. I know I've got that one. So drink to Tomb of Bedlam. Go fill the seas in barrels. I'll drink it all while brewed with gall, and a maudlin drink I'll quarrel. Haytham Kenway. Date of birth December 4th, 1725. As a child, Haytham E. Kenway was given a rather specific and unusual education by his father, Edward. Haytham knew that it was somehow connected to his father's mysterious past, but before he could learn the truth, his family home was attacked. Edward was killed and Haytham's half-sister Jenny was kidnapped. Haytham was adopted by Reginald Birch, a friend of the Kenway family. Birch revealed that he was, in fact, the Templar Grand Master of the British Rite, and offered to both train him and help him find his missing sister. Years passed, and Haytham became a ruthless and efficient killer for the Templar Order. Grandmaster Birch was obsessed with the first civilization and sent Haytham to the British colonies in America to locate a suspected precursor storehouse. His first order of business, no pun intended, was to annihilate the colonial assassin brotherhood, which he managed to accomplish thanks to the traitor Shay Cormac. With his Templar allies firmly in place, Haytham began to search for the precursor site, located somewhere in the colonial frontier. He secured assistance of the I'm never going to pronounce that properly. Natives by freeing several captives, including, again, never going to pronounce it, with whom he had an ill-fated but passionate affair. Haytham briefly left the colonies when his associates located his long-lost sister in Damascus. He journeyed there to free her, and she revealed the mystery behind their father's death. Edward was an assassin, and Birch had killed him for his secrets. The siblings traveled to Europe and killed Birch. Jenny returned to the Kenway home in London, but despite Birch's betrayal, Haytham chose to return to the colonies and resume his duties as a Grand Master. Haytham sought to control the American Revolution, but the half-native assassin Connor sabotaged his efforts. Haytham realized Connor was his son with What's-Her-Face, and while they made an attempt to find common ground, it soon became clear that reconciliation was impossible. Haytham fell to his son's hidden blade. Outfits. What did I get? Ah, Defender's garb. And what does this give me? Muted colors of the outfit are utilitarian with tough leather straps and stitching evoking a bygone and brutal era. Decreased melee damage. Of course I'm going to take that. Of course I'm going to take that. May not keep it, but I am going to take it. Okay. Now what? Where's the train? What's that? Overdose. Let's see what that is. What's it thinking?
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
Hello, Mr. Gatling. Oh. Hello, how are you? Well, progress tracker, what is opened up there? I am tempted to replay that one because I'm a little bit miffed at that percentage. The others I don't care about, but that one was annoying. It was. I should have got it. I'm miffed that I didn't. Yeah. Been here, done that.
Go on.
Do you know, I think this map may be taking us to the Kenway Mansion.
Kenway? The pirate?
Master Assassin and Pirate, yes.
How much do you know about the Shroud of Eden?
It's said to heal the sick. Popular myth is that it brings people back from the dead, but the assassin records say that's not true. I've never heard of one being in London, though. Do you really think Edward Kenway could have found one?
He travelled extensively, so it's possible. But if he did, he kept it a closely guarded secret.
But if it's true, what a find it would be.
Indeed. I'm eager to find out myself.
Okay, there we go. Let's try this. Oh, you mean that jackdaw sculpture?
I think this is it.
I think you're right. Look.
I'll be in the study. I don't want to be interrupted unless you have news of the lost notebook.
That makes getting in a challenge.
You still intend to enter?
If this is a Templar stronghold, it won't get any easier. But don't worry. We'll stay well away from Miss Lucy. Shall we? Can you check over there?
Of course.
Okay, let's repeat this again. Let's repeat this.
Another assassin artifact.
Yep. Blood vial.
This is a waste of my time.
Come and see me. Come closer, buddy boy.
I'll go and see what that strange noise was.
It's a whistle, it's not that strange. Okay. There we go. Look at the hat.
Something from Edward Kenway's time.
That's everyone upstairs.
This should belong to the assassins.
Map. Dead guy. Dead guy. Okay.
Miss Thorne is quite the collector.
I think there's just a chest in there, which I've got. Boat.
That looks interesting.
Still nothing here. Same as last time.
Swords.
I can't believe they've kept all of this.
Boat.
I wish Father could have seen this.
Okay, let's see if I can do this without hitting the wrong keys, because something's... I know I hit them right.
What are we looking for?
I'm not quite sure.
What do the Templars not see?
Something only we
D-A-D-E-F-D.
can.
Okay. D-A-D-E-F-D. I don't know what I hit the wrong time, the previous time.
Not enormously subtle, is it?
Clearly Kenway had a strong sense of spectacle.
Okay, down we go again.
This is incredible.
Examine.
The history of the London assassins. Bolt holes, vaults, a hidden key. This is it.
You say you heard music. There was no opening there before.
It's closing!
Yes, I can see that. Help me block it.
We need to find another way out.
Like I said.
You two, get Henrietta. Try to find if there's another exit.
Way too obvious. And out we go.
An entire vault, filled with assassin history, left behind once again.
We'll just have to reclaim this one later, or find a better cache.
We? I thought you preferred to stay out of field work.
I was thinking more of you and your brother. I shall provide planning assistance from the train.
Jacob's off marauding. There is a vacancy. Should you desire to broaden your horizons?
Oh, well, Evie, Oh, well, Evie, I will think on it.
You do that. Come, let's get above ground.
Yeah. Done. This time I got it. That one annoyed me. Continue. Okay. Let's see what it's gonna do here. Out in the rain. 2 skill points. Progression log. Skills. Yeah, it's always handy. Always handy. And look, now I'm level 6. Yay. Oh, now I'm level 7. Do I have that I can use for level 7? I've got 11 level cane. Okay, so we'll use the level 7 cane. Dragon, cane, sword. Still don't have any assassin gauntlets. Don't have a better gun yet. Flame silk cloak. Don't really want to spend the money on it. At least not yet. And I really don't like this color. Violet. I kind of like the fuchsia. I think I can upgrade. Not yet. Gear. Some other stuff. Okay. Let's see where we're at. Lambeth. Yeah, I don't want to do his just yet. Let's go and collect some things.
I'll cover you.
I don't need you to cover me. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way.
How's your brother? Not dead yet, I hope.
Try not to get hit by the train, though. That's always kind of important in life. Oh, a new database entry. What's it going to tell me this time? Present day assassin intel. Giovanni Borgia, 1 out of 7. 1503, Rome, Italy. What did the Shroud do to this poor kid? He should be dreaming about the Renaissance equivalent of sunshine and lollipops, not murder and politics. I've never seen anything like this, Eurito. In my dreams I am older. I speak words I do not understand in my waking life. Yet in this phantom life they are clear. I do not know who I am, but I have flashes of what I have done. I have traveled far and I've taken lives. I am a messenger and a deceiver. The brothers stand before me. I am not one of them yet, but I will soon be tonight. I send. There are other men blindly where other men blindly follow the truth. Remember, nothing is true. Where other men are limited by morality or law, remember, everything is permitted. They leave their mark upon me, a symbolic sacrifice. Searing iron burns the flesh of my hand. All that is left, the leap of faith. They lead, each brother plummeting from the tower and landing safely below in a bale of hay. They are like eagles, truly free. I do not hesitate. The fall feels like flight, exhilarating. Perotto. Giovanni dreamed as Perotto. That means he must have had Lucrezia's memories in there that would make Oedipus blush. This is bad, bad stuff, but you need to dig deeper. I will work on preventing this from reaching any Abstergo reports, Eurito. Much of the Project Legacy data was compromised by the hacker collective known as Eurito. I'm not sure we can trust the information anymore, but I've included it for completion's sake. I, Ardent. Okay, I'm not quite sure if I get all that, but... That's all. Let's work to clean up Lambert, or Southern. Let's clean up Southern. Just... Hello, kitties. I don't actually see it. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's easy. Climb the fence.
What's happening here?
Back on the clothesline.
What's happening there?
No.
Would you look at that thing from the stairs? I don't have the time to get clean. You're trying to keep up. I'm sure I'll do that to you. What made you think that was a good idea? What do you think you're doing?
There we go.
Do you think it's a crime?
And what else do we have? We have a flower. It's a whole lot of little yards. Fine. Again, try not to get hit by the train. Best flowers, 1 of 4. Okay, what's this one say? Thrift. Sympathy, the language of flowers. Okay, what do we have in Southwark? We have a hunt. We have a stronghold. So there's two strong. There are 2 hunts. There are 2 more children's factories. There are 2 strongholds, and there is 1 more.
Get him!
The Waterloo Station. It's kind of groovy. The rain effects are pretty good as far as walking under the bridge. Big station.
You won't find the likes of these anywhere else in London. Everything won't see the latest sales.
Nail guy. Yeah, well. What do we have here? It's up still. Into a vial of mail. There's probably laws about that, you know?
US presidential election ends in victory. The people have swept a former war hero into office. Relations with
Hello, I need you. Got anything I can use in there? Lord Pearson's cane sword, which is what level? It's level 6. Not as good as what I've got. We'll keep this one. That's me. Up goes the weasel. Goes the weasel. Fine, we'll go kill some people.
What are these fuckers up
Nice work.
Okay, where am I? On this side. I'm working my way up to here, Templar Hunt. Let's go get Myrtle. Let's go get Myrtle. There's a chest here too. Cool. Not sure what they're building here. It's something big and round. Another guy. Let us go get Myrtle. And down we go. Myrtle. Just this way maybe? Self-kill a messenger. I never really get this very good.
I let an horse's ass join the force.
There go the rocks. London. Need some help with that.
Crying out loud, I told you to stay with
Come
me.
any closer.
Don't know if I got it or not, because quite frankly I don't know if I hit the messenger or just the other guy. Up goes the weasel. Do I need any stuff?
Come now.
Refill all.
That means
You have excellent taste. It'll be a shame.
louder than words.
you can try. Up we go. Speaking of which, other thing I want to see. No. Progression log. Secrets of London, Southwark. Okay, so somewhere where there is smokestack with something written on it. And I was fairly close to there. We'll have to go back. Oh, come off of it now. That's so hard. Obviously. Okay, let's scout out the land and see where Miss Myrtle goes to. Myrtle progression log. Templar hunt. Myrtle, Platte. Last known location, a warehouse in Southwark. Myrtle Platte oversees a Templar-branded warehouse on the outskirts of Southwark. Unbeknownst to the area's residents, this warehouse stores explosives and weapons meant for the players. Unusual noises from the warehouse have recently garnered police notice. Attention, don't look up. Kill the target with hanging barrels.
Find out we don't go inside.
Myrtle Platte. Come on, big guy. Anyone else up here? Doesn't look like it. Does she go down? Does she stay? Don't know if I'm going to be able to, because I may just be...
Never would have happened in my father's day. had pride, then I tell you.
Got it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Just go to the door. Boom. That's simple. Another section is free. Alright, I want to go back here because I know what I'm looking for. It's back in that area. Okay, 2,000 pounds. That's a funky bike. Okay, it's somewhere over here.
Streets closed, stated.
I know it's over here somewhere. Inventory. Progression log. Secrets. Because we're looking at it from a distance. And we're kind of up on a roof, maybe? Collectibles, fine. We'll look at the illustration. Thanksgiving Day, the illuminations. Giovanni Borgia, 207, 1503, Rome, Italy. My brothers have placed a child into my care. His family has long served us, but he is still a pup. I am to teach him the ways of our order as I was taught at his age. He is a scrawny child, bone thin and tall for his age. He will have some difficulty at first, but his body will adapt to the training. Francesco is eager as well as thorough. He repeats his questions. He asks me to repeat my demonstrations as he studies. He will not move on with the lesson unless he is satisfied with his results. At times I grow frustrated because he is a perfectionist. Francesco is quick to anger. He charges me without purpose, sword flailing. I lightly tap him on the side to show him how my blade easily passed his uncontrolled attack. I encourage him to calm himself. In battle, emotion is a weakness. I riposte and knock Francesco's sword from his grip. He takes it poorly, slumping his shoulders and insulting himself. I pick it up for him and tell him to try again, explaining how to keep a better grip on the weapon. It is important to let a child be a child. I leave Francesco with a group of children his age in a nearby village. They put together a small parade and Francesco takes the lead. I cheer for him in his toy armor. I believe Francesco will make an exceptional addition to our order. The boy is strong despite his physical limitations. Speaking with him is like speaking to an adult at times. He is wise beyond his years.
Not moving.
Come on, bloody Pegasus!
So it's around this side more. Ah, that roof right there. I knew it was on a roof somewhere. Okay. Done. So the last one is God, that what does the poem say? And then that I'll be murdering the man into the moon into the powder. His staff will break, his dog will shake, and then there'll be howl no even louder. I don't get these poems. So square smokestack with the words on it somewhere. There's a lot of smokestacks in this area. So I just have to keep my eye open for a square one. What do we have over here? A gang stronghold. The Mint. What do I know about the Mint? What do I know about the Mint? The Mint. Once the site of an opulent mansion used by Henry VII for minting, this location now houses the Southwark Blighters, led by Octavia Plum. This is one of 2 strongholds in the borough of Southwark. Do not let the lookouts call for reinforcements. Burn the Blighter heist plans. See what we have over here. Fucking sniper.
We need to get out of here.
Help! Someone's been Watch it, that don't look.
Yeah. Sorry, kidlets. Okay, come on. Down to 12. 4 left. 4 left. Okay. Sneaky.
Those rooks are little more than a nuisance. They are as powerful as they are pretty, which is to say, not very.
Oh, why aren't you a wit? Such a wit.
She's an old duck. I'll surrender! You can't kill me if I surrender!
Okay. I don't intend to kill you.
I have spoken with Octavia. She requests that those willing to take up arms against the rooks...
Make mad the guilty, and appall the free, confound the ignorant, and amaze the very faculties of eyes and ears! Speaking of ears, I want to wear yours as a necklace. Come here.
Oh. Son, should have watched your back. That's one less on our side.
Who did this? Tell me.
on, come on, come on. Got it. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Got it, good. Activities. Hello, chest. Thank you, because you have money. I like money. We have chest.
There's something strange going on.
Find this chest. Meters this way. No, up. Down.
Evie, nice to see you again.
Okay, where is there a way down then? Oh, that big hole in the ground. I'd say this is the way down. Well. I know, it's probably Jacob, because, you know. Yeah, I know, it's a race. Oh. However, I am going to spend some money.
I believe that should help you,
1,000. Yeah, I'm not really into the races. Up we go. That's a chimney, not a smokestack. These all look pretty round.
I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, there's flowers right there. Well, it's kind of on the way, so we'll go get it. Okay, press flowers 2 out of 4. Fools. Flowers. Broom. Broom. Spartum Junginum. Humility in the year 1234. St. Louis of France. After the coronation of his queen, chose the flower of this plant as an insignia for a new order of knighthood. The members of this order wore a chain composed of flowers of the broom entwined with white enameled lilies, from which suspended a gold cross with the inscription, Exaltat humiles, he exalteth the humble.
How are you?
Leave the poor person alone. What did they do to you? Huh? 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 Three is 7. And there.
Something going on?
You do not! Now what could that be? Make me proud, mates!
How about I make you smile from ear to ear?
Not quite what I was doing. Not quite what I was going to do. So now it's just a straight shot there. Yeah. Past the market. So now back into Lambeth. Other stuff.
Thief! Someone help! Stop that thief! Someone help! What's that? I wonder what's going on.
Hello, Mr. Darwin. Of course. I guess all the fun ones I get all sneaky.
Mr. Fry, I trust that you had a productive meeting with Mr. Owen.
Oh, yes. We had the most wonderful chat. I found out the man behind Starrick's soothing syrup is John Elliotson.
Dr. Elliotson, I haven't heard that name in a long while. He was a brilliant heart specialist until he became obsessed with phrenology and mesmerism. It ruined his career. Well, how shall we proceed?
Oh, with all respect, Mr. Darwin, I believe I should proceed alone. After all, we wouldn't want to attract any unwanted attention.
Sounds very wise. Good luck, my boy. Oh, and Mr. Fry, should you find yourself with any free time, please do call on me.
Yeah. Okay, let's do some upgrading there. Let's go to the skills first. New. Defense. And gunslinger. That'll put me to level 7. Which means that I can upgrade some things. What do we have here? Iron Guard, Master. Well, I can upgrade that. I'll craft those later. Still don't have any gauntlets. Still don't have any of that. Don't know why that one doesn't want to stay unlocked. Same thing with these. Okay. Reach the vantage point. Which means climbing. Climbing. Yeah. I know that there's multiple ways in.
Pricked her key and said she was fired.
The bugger. We'll get in trouble for this.
Nice looking building, though. For an insane asylum, at least the entranceway is rather nice. Oh. Okay. Didn't know there was another guy there.
I'd better see.
It's quite the beard. Oops.
Where would I find the doctor?
I'm not really sure. I'm looking out the window. What does that tell you?
Ah.
Doing some brutal surgery. Craniotomy? Trepanation?
As you've just witnessed, the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes. Unfortunately, it appears I've ruined the organ. Send up a cadaver.
At once, Dr. Elliotson.
Okay.
I
I don't care about your ethics. And I care even less about your damn patience. Now hand over your keys.
What are you doing?
Haven't you heard? You're fired. Now bugger off.
That's not very nice. Assassinate John Elliotson. Explore the area. Identify opportunities. Nurse infiltration.
How to do it.
Trying to find you, lady. Where are you? You're in there.
I wouldn't trust the doctors here.
Where is she? Young doctor, bandaged. Locked Nick Kill takes the place of the cadaver to reach the medical strategy. Hide the corpse. Nurse unlocks all the doors in the silence. Speak to the nurse. I'm trying to speak to the nurse.
What's the matter?
Oh, young man, help. I must speak with Miss Nightingale at once. One of the brutes stole my key, and there's no one around. I can't get out of here.
Stole your key? Don't go anywhere. I might be able to do something.
Oh, quite. Thank you, sir. Well, you'll know where to find me, sir. Oh, go on now, sir. I will wait here.
Right up there, huh?
There is something very peculiar
He's a raving nut job.
Not be allowed to continue his experimentations. I must speak to Nurse Nightingale. She will know what to do.
He's a raving nut bar. Guy come up at all?
I'd rather not hurt you. Don't think I won't.
Okay. Ready to go talk to the nurse now?
I've got him! Just try it.
Blimey, hold him down! What's wrong with him?
And another criminal escaped scot-free.
Come on.
Fetch him out!
Okay.
Someone get him! He looks familiar. I'll put you...
Bloody rats!
I'm sorry, sir, but you aren't allowed in here. I'm afraid I must ask you to leave, sir. Authorized personnel only. Please, go away. I'm sorry, sir, but you aren't allowed in here. I'm afraid I must ask you to leave, sir. Authorized personnel only. Please, go away. Of course not, Dr. Elliot, sir. Take a moment.
Ugh, bloody rats! Take that, you filth! Bloody rats! This place, so filthy.
Hide the corpse. Yeah, I know. Hiding the body, I'm hiding the body. Hide the body. Yeah, like I look anything like the dead guy. No, not at all. But fine, we'll do it this way. Hello, you nut bar.
Here it is, Doctor.
We will continue our experiment shortly. At last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow. Forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
Do you truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect? Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
You're a child. A child who believes he can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob Fry? Or did your father teach you nothing?
I don't think he's ever pondered the consequences of his actions.
Been to the morgue yet?
We have an intruder!
fuck is the door?
Away with you!
Where the fuck are all the doors?
Oh well. Go for it!
There's a door. Oh, technically a window, but... Okay, and there's the way out. Hello. It's raining, it's raining, it's raining. And over we go. Boom. Okay, that's sequence 4 done. And now what?
Elliotson expired, and soothing syrup production has ceased. Outrageous!
Fry intends to endanger all of London at the hands of the mob.
Or perhaps it doesn't intend much of anything at all.
Thank
but
you,
simply content to dice with our lives.
The asylum is shut up. Medical care throughout the city is in disarray. He cannot understand the consequences of his actions. The man is clearly an anarchist.
Gentlemen. This tea was brought to me from India. By a ship. And up from the harbor to a factory, where it was packaged and ferried by carriage to my door. Unpacked in the larder and brought upstairs to me. All by men and women who work for me. Who are indebted to me, Crawford Starrick. For their jobs, the time, the very lives they lead. They will work in my factories, and so too shall their children. And you come to me with talk of this Jacob Fry.
What about his sister?
This insignificant blemish
His
who
sister's
calls
doing
himself
stuff.
assassin? You disrespect the very city that works day and night so that we may drink this miracle, this tea.
I'm nearing the end of my research. Our beloved London shall not suffer such a bothersome fool for much longer.
And what of the sister I've heard of? Miss Fry.
Miss Fry shall be gutted. Soon enough. Delicious.
They're such pleasant people.
Sorry to interrupt, Initiate. Thought you'd like to know that Sean and Rebecca got away from Otzoberg. Berg runs a unit called Sigma Team. Violet DaCosta is his tech support. They've been hunting and killing assassins for a long time.
Hello, Rebecca. Drone 3 is Lucy.
Thank God you're all right.
Oh, tish tosh. It'll take more than a Templar super soldier to end the glorious saga of Sean Danger Hastings.
I was talking to Rebecca.
Right. Anyway, Berg's presence confirms it. The Peace of Eden is in London.
The Initiate's data sync suggests it's the Shroud.
The Templars seem to want it pretty bad all of a sudden. They must know something we don't.
The only thing we know is that we can't go up against Sigma Team alone.
Leave that to me. In the meantime, keep a low profile. Let the Initiate continue to sync the data.
A letter?
For me.
For me?
You've said that a few times there, people. Sequence 5, Sequence 8. Sequence 5. John Ellison is dead and Sterrick's soothing syrup has been eradicated. Having shut down the one branch of Sterrick's enterprise, Jacob looks to loosen the Master Templar's hold on London's transportation. Meanwhile, the race for the Shroud of Eden continues, and Evie hopes to gain the upper hand over her enemy, Lucy Thorne. The search for Crawford Sterrick and the Peace of Eden continues on its ever-curvy path, but Jacob is still surprised when his actions attract the attention of London's biggest criminal mastermind, Maxwell Roth. Fine.
Owning the railway wasn't enough. Now Starrick has bought an omnibus company as well. I suppose he wants to control the neighborhood's workers and keep them under his thumb.
Pearl Attaway is Starrick's competitor, is she? Perhaps it's time I went into business.
And Miss Fry, what are your plans?
I studied the history we recovered from the Kenway Mansion's hidden room. I'm off to a certain monument.
Okay.
A letter?
For me. So what do I have? What do I have here? I've got the Lady with the Lamp. I've got a train head out with a view. Okay, progression log. So, not too bad. So 5's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do we have here? Climbs, Charles Darwin, Karl Marx. I haven't even met Karl Marx yet. What do I have here for new inventory? Weapons for him, gold list. Still just the industrial gauntlet. Oh, however I got that. Model 1 revolver. It's not as good as what I've got, though. Don't necessarily want to keep them. So, where was that? Because I still like the cookery. I don't know. I definitely need to get rid of this beige. Blech. Fuchsia. Oh, what do we have for new people? Enemies. John Edelston. And I read most of this. Malcolm Milner. Date of birth August 11th, 1833. Malcolm Milner was the oldest of 5 children, born to a carpenter and a homemaker in Southwark. As the firstborn, his parents expected great things from him, and time after time they were disappointed. When his siblings grew up to become bank clerks, crewmen, and teachers, Malcolm had a hard time grasping the basic concepts. Glancing through our files, it looks like he may have been dyslexic. At any rate, the boy would lash out violently at school, and he left home when he was a teenager. Milner's name doesn't appear again until 1864, when public records show him acquiring the Greater London Omnibus Company and renaming it the Milner Company. How did he manage to buy a bus company? Perhaps he was skilled at driving backwards. Or perhaps I have it backwards, as this marks the beginning of a number of smaller bus companies dropping like flies due to fires and disappearances, the same methods Milner would use to sabotage out-of-way transport. At this point, the Parisian cab companies should be taking note. Anyhow, it looks as though Starrick Industries bought out Milner Company in 1867, around the time that Milner himself was being investigated for arson, assault, and murder. The investigation suddenly stopped that year as well. One of those benefits of working for Crawford Starrick, no doubt. Thanksgiving Day, the Lord Mayor presenting the city sword to the king at the Temple Bar. Thanksgiving Day, illumination of St. Paul's Cathedral. Okay. Do I have skills? We do. We can finish up this row. Driver 1. So what's the next one? Defense 3. Driver 2. Mutilate 2. Execute 2. So these are all 4s, right? 4, 4, 4. 4, 4. Okay. Let's see. I should have a trophy here somewhere. Hello, Evie.
I hope you've sharpened that blade, Jacob.
Secret. Secret.
Don't you have a nicer outfit than that?
Notoriety, 75, 5,000, 10,000, 10,000, 8,000, 5,000, 10,000, 6,000, 5,000. Place your money in various accounts to increase the payout of all income. 8,000. Okay, Kenway's Black Flag, used by Edward Kenway as he liberated the Caribbean from Templar control of in the 18th century. Unbalance. Medical case and supplies. Dr. Ellison's personal medical case. No longer will these tools be used for evil. Stuff it. Nothing. Incomplete.
Do tell me of your intentions. You're a bit of a night owl, eh, Governor?
One more spot. Okay. Let's jump out of the train and switch over to your sister. Now she has 2 skill points. And let's see. So there's Carl's marks. Cat and mouse. With a view. Breaking news. We'll take bombs. 3rd round. Well, I know I can do better, so let's go on, and I want to try that before I quit for the day, afternoon. Okay. Let's go beat up some thugs. Let's do this.
Maybe you can help to win a bigger crown.
Let's do this. See if I can get past the 3rd round for this one. That's 1 round.
Bring out the next contestant. What's wrong, huh?
You'll be singing a different tune once I'm through with ya.
Knock her dead!
Easy, it's all that. Comes your tongue out.
A perfect round.
Next.
Who's our next lovely thickhead?
You like that fish?
Absolutely delightful.
Keep fighting. Keep fighting.
So we'll enter the ring next.
You're boring me now. Slice up the life out of you. Let's see how big you're in and
She's dropping her guard! I'll fracture you in! Someone get her from behind!
And boom!
Ladies and gentlemen, you may want to place your bets on this fine contestant.
Okay, next. Come on, one more round.
Take out our feisty competitor.
You'll pay for that!
Don't go in, you're out.
Break a bone!
I have had enough. Time to kill you.
You can do better than that!
Boom. Got it.
What a spectacular fight, milady. My friends, cheer as loud as you might for our new champion.
Yay!
You look like you could use an adventure.
Okay. Let's get the last one over here so that I can see what I'm doing. 250 meters, huh? 250 meters.
You're a dead woman.
Don't think so. One of these round water tanky things. Oh, I bet this is the one I need. Does that have words written on it? It does. Where is this in relation to this? Secrets of London, Southwark. So it's off to the other side. I'd be able to hear it if it weren't for... Okay. Secrets of London. So I'm at the base of something green. So I'm at the base of... Oh, right there. Got it. Come and free the children. Well, sounds like a plan. Soon as I get some eyes in the situation. Okay, what does it say here? Request child liberation. Dolman? No. Okay, so which one is this? Stronghold. Bounty hunt. Okay. What do we have here? We have... How many kids? 9 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, those are adults. Kids down there. Kids down there. Okay.
Faster! You'll never meet deadlines at this rate.
Where are people?
Boy, I didn't hire you to gawk about.
Okay. Oh, there's another one over there that I want to get rid of. So they're on the main floor. They're on the main floor. They're all on the main floor, huh? Okay. Let's figure out how to get down there. So something here. Let's get the chest. Testicles.
Boy, I didn't hire you to gawk about. Marzipan for all, so say I. Give us a kiss. Farmer meet deadlines at this rate.
Hush now. Don't worry.
You were
a coal factory or something.
Hang in there.
We owe you one! I think I saw Ace that you should
Okay, let's go back the other way. Let's see what I got going on here.
Maybe a night in the pit would inspire you.
Look sharp. I will be back.
Why would you want to kill me? Please, don't do it.
Well, someone killed him. Wasn't me, but got the job done. I did not trigger any alarms. Continue. Okay.
Suppose you gotta make a living somehow.
Let's go find. Oh, excuse me. It's a chest. I can hear it. I just can't really see it. Oh, there it is. Other side of the wall. So which was this? What one was this? Progression. Strain and boil? No. High tower coal. Originally built in the early 1800s to provide power to Southwark residents, High tower coal's success has seen it take a turn for the worse. Accused of overworking its employees for less than minimum wage, High tower employs only the most desperate of work-seeking children. Fine, we'll get rid of that. Southwark, there I took a cauldron where they boiled 10,000 harlots. Though full of flame, I drank the same to the health of all such varlets. Really don't get. Okay. And over here somewhere. On the outside. No, go up. No, down. Okay. Well, let's go see what Karl Marx's mission involves. Let's go see what it involves. I need to take a break. Oh. Then I need to take a break. Then I need to take a break. thinking, it's loading. Okay. Kitty. Hello, kitty. Where the hell am I going? There I'm going. Okay, let's go find the railway station.
Something strange going on.
For the last time, move on or else.
You cannot frighten me. I insist on being heard.
First, I will buy some supplies. I know, Karl Marx.
The very best How dare you disrespect me? Best in the old city.
Refill all. Okay,
Thanks for your business.
Let's go see what Karl Marx has to say. What he wants me to do.
Stand closer. Have a look at these beautiful things.
Play. Hello, Mr. Marx.
Listen to me. I have been ordered to keep your rallies off the streets.
No, you must listen to me. The people in this city are in dire need of your assistance. Oh, you are Jacob Fry, are you not? And Miss Fry?
We're at a disadvantage, sir.
Karl Marx. Much like you, I am an activist of sorts.
You've got the look of a man who wants something.
Indeed. You've done more for London citizens lately than any endeavor has accomplished in a decade. But those citizens were already well provided for. I challenge you both to help those who really need your assistance, the working people.
An interesting challenge. We accept.
Shouldn't we at least talk about these things for... Sod it. We accept.
I'm organizing a discreet meeting with some like-minded friends to discuss trade.
Oh, sorry.
Alas, the police seem to have noticed my activities. They've stuck to me like flies on shizzle. In any case, I need you to help me get to the meeting without the interference of the police.
Kill spies with hanging barrel arrows.
You see? There's one of their damn spies now. Oh.
What is it? Never a quiet moment.
You have just broken...
Right!
you don't keep walking past me.
I'd better investigate that noise.
You're not allowed here.
You will never best me! Coming up from all sides! Nick her! I have her in my sight!
Fuck that.
It's looking for you! Get back here! Taking a shot! Put her down!
Hit him!
Run all you like, miss! You're not getting away!
Broken. What are you doing all the way up there, Marks? Fuck that.
Tonight, sundown, the usual place.
I'll be there.
You know, I had similar problems with the police in Paris. Well, Paris and Brussels. And also, perhaps Cologne. Our next worthy ally awaits us in a nearby pub. Onwards. No doubt the police already have agents stationed within. I'll wait here until the coast is clear.
Okay, locate the spy. However, I do need to buy some stuff. Used up all my bombs.
Excellent choice. Hope to see you again.
Possibly. It's not a nearby pub. Nearby implies around the corner.
Job for you.
Just let me on. You lost your bloody head, woman.
Fire!
You're about to.
I can clip it from here!
Time to bring her in!
On your way
Won't fight back now, will you?
This one won't be needing breakfast tomorrow.
He's a bit of a trouble maker, isn't he, this Karl Marx?
The usual location. 1 hour. Right you are, Mr. Marx, sir.
Stop that at once! Thief!
Oh, coming, Marx.
I
Coming.
believe our work here is complete. Come, let's slip away and get to the meeting. I do appreciate your assistance in this matter. Only when workers are able to assemble freely and in strength will we be able to achieve the reforms we most assuredly deserve. Might I trouble you to stay nearby until the meeting is over? I fear we may yet meet with some mischief.
Oh, probably.
I told you, Marx will be here. Heard it from the man's own lips. Now about my payment.
You'll get your 30 pieces, chum. Don't you worry.
It seems the movement is ever doomed to be betrayed from within. Will you fetch the gentleman back here? I will look at him.
Are you mad? You're making a big mistake. Are you mad? You're making a big mistake. Hell, that's ruffian. Are you mad? You're making a big mistake.
No noise, just walk.
I say,
I don't think I am making a mistake. I don't think I am making a mistake. Not sure where the hell I'm going.
What do we have here?
But we'll figure it out.
Oh, what's that? What's happening? Looks exciting.
Is something happening?
More trouble from the rabble, I expect.
Not sure if this is the right way, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully there's a gate. The only problem is once you kidnap them, they take forever. Oh, a little bit drunk there, buddy boy.
Simon, my friend, what possessed you to do this thing? Has the party not taken care of you?
Governor at the mill say, any man what joins a union will be put out of work come sunup. How long will the party feed my family for?
If we do not stand together, we are lost. My heart is broken, Simon. Please go. I thank you, my friend. I hope you will continue to aid the struggle when the opportunity presents itself.
Excuse me. Yeah, well, we're under the barrels.
That's off. Yeah, watch it, mate. Still keeping well, miss. Good on ya.
Okay, now what do we have? So, out of curiosity, what did I get for weapons? It's new. Not sure. Oh, brass knuckles for him. Okay, that one is here. Okay. What does it say about Mr. Marx? Mr. Marx. Karl Marx, date of birth May 5th, 1818. Born in Trier, in what was then the Kingdom of Prussia. Karl Marx was a philosopher, economist, sociologist, journalist, and revolutionary socialist. Marx studied at the universities of Bonn and Berlin. Afterwards, he wrote for a radical newspaper in Cologne and began to work on the theory of the materialist conception of history. In 1843, he moved to Paris, where he continued to write for other radical publications. It was there that he met Friedrich Engels, who became his friend and frequent collaborator. After he was exiled, he and his family moved to London in 1829, where he continued writing and developing his theories about social and economic activity, real page-turners. Marx published many books during his lifetime, with the most recognizable being the Communist Manifesto, 1848, and Das Kapital, 1867 to 1894, which arguably laid the foundation for our current understanding on the relationship between labor and capital. But perhaps his greatest contribution to society was to inspire millions of young men around the world to grow disastrous neckbeards, wear skinny jeans, and bloviate endlessly about the capitalist machine, whilst drinking thimbles of artisanal coffee in neighborhoods that cats wouldn't be caught dead pissing in. Oh, gotta love the write-ups. And now I still want to check here. Progress record. Progress log. Progress tracker. So this one has got 6. Charles Dickens, I've got 3 left. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, what to do? I really need Marx is in there. Charles is there. I've got Darwin there. And the Karl Marx is there. Well, let's get the voltaic bombs next. Get my equipment. Okay. Okay. Let's see what the voltaic bombs are all about.
I taste cat in your ring.
Oh, it's mutton, I promise you.
Liar, I know how
A lot of work for 200 lousy pounds. Is there a reason why you're sleeping in the middle of the street? Breaking news.
Oh, Jacob, Evie, it's you. Thank goodness.
Experimenting, are we, Alec?
Correct.
And looking a bit frazzled.
Nerves. It's those great oafs Starrick keeps sending round to coax me. He is offering a ridiculous amount of money.
Alec, you're not thinking of jumping ship, are you?
Never. I've been working on something in case they get too insistent. It's meant to stun an assailant, should the need arise.
Are you certain that it works?
Not as such. I've made 3 of them with varying degrees of acidity and whatnot. Oh, one must be the right formula.
Let's find some Starrick lackeys to target then, shall we?
Speaking of Starrick, he is still transmitting false information.
We could simply destroy his transmitters.
His company's too well guarded. The bombs will help, but it would be awkward to produce bombs that potentially do not stun. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like opportunity has come knocking. Oh dear, they never looked so angry before.
Stand clear, Alec.
Let us instead play a little linguistic game with them. Take the bombs and climb onto the roof. When I say the name of a fruit, toss one near the thugs.
Right then.
Oh, wait, I nearly forgot. Slip these into your boots, and you will henceforth be immune to all voltaic discharge. I think.
Those are looks of confidence. So what am I doing? Reach the rooftop. I'm trying to reach the roof. Oh, I can't get out that way.
Good day, gentlemen. Oh, I would ask you in for tea, but I'm afraid I'm running rather late.
Enough of the niceties. We've come to smash your place up, ain't we, Baz?
You got one of them telly what's-its in here, ain't you? You've been reading messages from the Starrick Company.
That is as untrue as the notion that the Starrick Telegraph Company is emitting impartial information, sir.
Come again?
Your employer's promises are nothing but hot air, and his operations are about to turn pear-shaped.
What you going on about air and pears for?
Oh, I don't know, feel rough.
Oh, that's disgusting! Oh!
Oh, Captain! Those playful young scamps get everywhere.
What? Jump!
Listen up, Belle, or I'll thump you till your ears are ringing.
Ooh, a pun. Your wordplay delights me. And to think I worried you had the mental agility of a dollop of donkey's apples.
Apples?
I think he's trying to be funny.
Whoa! You dropped a no on Bill, you little sod!
Ain't me, Baz! Oh, blimey, it's got me throat!
Oh, those rascals throwing stink bombs again. It happens all the time around here.
Be the next signal. Come on, Belle. Come on.
Right, tell us where you keep that telly what's-it. I'll count to 3.
3? Well, let's see how far you get.
1.
Do you really think I would keep it here? Do you see a cable?
A telegraph without a cable is about as useful as a bell without a clapper.
I'll give you a bleeding clapper.
Well, bless my boots, you're as purple as a plum.
A plum?
I feel all wobbly, Baz.
You are in shock, my dear fellow.
Something is going on.
Good show, Alec.
Poor soul.
Thanks to you, Evie. Your mere presence gave me courage and resolve I never knew I had.
I'm glad I could help. Now it's time to shut down Stark's empire of propaganda.
Follow. I'm following. Fine.
Come on, we haven't got all day.
Let's drink to the Queen.
The longer we can keep Starrick from spewing out false information, the more we can awaken the people with the truth about his operations.
I agree. The sooner we can get there, the quicker we can act.
Would you believe my mother says there are still some wives in her street that swear by that soothing syrup? So I took it upon myself to tell her neighbours the truth about the obnoxious draft.
That's good, Alec. But you can't go round to every household in London town.
No, I wasn't always welcome. It shows how false information can be as difficult to stamp out as fishwives' profanities at Billingsgate.
Or vermin at Smithfield.
But if we can eradicate the source that continually feeds such detrimental trash, then little by little the truth will take the upper hand and the sham will be flushed out.
That's why we're here.
We will have to get in without being detected, mind.
I shall stand them while you get inside.
I shall destroy not one, but 3 parts of the transmitter. He'll be as good as dancing before a public toilet without a penny.
Easy, girl.
Nutty is a fruitcake. What on earth are you doing?
Your cute thugs with the...
Now what could that be?
Why don't I come over there and teach you a lesson? Go bother someone else.
Just try to stop.
Oh well, you know, they kind of got in the way. Pity that.
What a beautiful machine. Pity it's been soiled by corrupt minds. Oh well. Oh, hope the guards don't come patrolling.
I say, rather perilous. Ha! Got you, you little bugger. We'll have to cross over here.
Oh, good lord, man. What the hell are you doing? You're attacked by what? Who's attacking you? Crazy horse?
I say, this is becoming rather perilous, to say the least. Oh, golly gosh.
Quit fighting the other one! I don't want you to fight that one, I want you to fight that one!
Oh, a tad fiddly, that one. But I've pulled it as well as a dentist pulls a rotten tooth. There,
Move faster if you can.
It's gonna die.
I say, this is becoming rather perilous, to say the least. Oh, golly gosh!
Okay.
My dears, Jacob, Evie, thanks are once again in order for supporting what is most dear to me and to our cause, freedom of speech.
It's a blessing that you employ your genius for the common good, Alec.
However, I suggest you vacate your workshop.
No need. Not now. You've given me sacks full of courage. And, besides, what with my little devices, I have all the protection I need. Should you find yourselves with a moment to spare, do drop by.
Okay. And that is it. So, skills. Adrenaline, execute. That's faster. Stealth 3. I'm gonna do that one. Driver. $2,500. $75. 10, 8, 10, 8, 5, 10, 6. Okay, we'll take bombs from... Well, I think I quit. Because I'm tired.